everyone, welcome back to another exciting edition of SRBTV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are finally, after 2 years?
About 2 years since the last time we saw Daredevil was in Defenders.
Let's be honest. 2 years since we had a full-length Daredevil
season. Yeah. It was because of again, just like the other shows, it's because of the Defenders that they were kind of delayed almost like a whole extra year.
Yeah. We are tackling the Season 3 premiere of Marvel's Daredevil.
Season 3, Episode 1, Resurrection.
For obvious reasons, we're going to get to in just a sec. So, previously on Daredevil, Season 2, he went through a lot of shit with Elektra, who came back into his life.
Yeah, she came back into it, yeah.
He had to deal with helping out the Punisher, or eventually Karen Page was eventually helping out the Punisher in the end. And by the end of the season, what was it?
He finally pretty much confessed to Karen that he's Daredevil, pretty much.
Then previously on Defenders, he, with the help of Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones, were able to fully stop the hand, for now.
For now, pretty much.
But unfortunately, in doing so, he sacrificed himself to try to snap Elektra out of her darkness phase.
Yeah, trying to help her snap out of it.
And in turn, he sacrificed himself to save, hopefully, New York.
Yeah, exactly.
So as far as the Defenders and Daredevil and Daredevil's friends are concerned, he is dead.
He is dead.
But that is not the case.
For everybody else... Yeah, for everybody else who knows him as just Matt, as the lawyer, he's missing.
So, as of right now, Defenders ended with an iconic shot from the Born Again comic.
Yes.
Where he wakes up in a church, pretty much.
Oh, he wakes up pretty much in the church, pretty much bandaged up, surrounded by different nuns and sisters and stuff like that. You know what I mean.
And so, here we are now to Season 3. Yes. So, for the most part, he is alive, obviously. We're going to get something there. We're going to meet his mom. Kingpin's going to find a way to finally get out of prison. Yeah. Now that... Oh, that's the other thing we forgot to bring up. I think it was at the end... Was it at the end of Defenders or Daredevil Season 2? Where Kingpin asked to look more into Matt Murdock.
I don't know. I forgot who brought it up. But somebody... I think somebody brought it up to Kingpin's attention... And that's the last we heard, pretty much.
Yeah, he asked to look up more info on Matt Murdock.
Yeah, look up more information.
But I don't remember if that was Season 2 or at the end of Defenders. No, I think it was Daredevil Season 2. I
think it was Daredevil. That's how when he's coming back, he knows more information.
So now, Kingpin is, I guess, we're going to see how, I guess, in the season premiere, he knows that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Because here we go. We're moving into Born Again comic. Spoilers.
Yes.
So, in the comic book version... Karen Page is an actress turned drug addict who sacrifices Daredevil's secret identity for another hit.
For another hit, yeah. She pretty much wants more drugs, so she sacrifices that just to get more drugs.
And it turns out the guy she sold it to is a low-level thug that works for Kingpin.
Well, he passed along to everybody, and then he eventually got to Kingpin. And that's when he pretty much started looking into it.
I think they're going to be doing it a bit differently. I think
instead of Matt, he knows of Matt, but instead he's going to ruin the reputation of Daredevil instead.
Well, no. Well, okay, yeah. No, you're true. No, that's kind of not where I was going. I was going with how he does it, because they're going to change it to where they're going to make Kingpin a bit smarter and put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I know that much. Yeah. I know that much. I'm just stating how that's what he's going to do. He's going to slowly start doing it, but it's just he has to do it methodically.
Yeah, because in the first half of the Born Again comic, very much the first part,
he literally just starts to
he destroys Matt Murdock. In the second half, he attempts to destroy Daredevil. Like, even it's going so far as having so many guys try to attack Foggy.
That fails pretty much. It gets to a point where that fails, and now it's up to pretty much Matt to try to finally come back pretty much from it.
So I think you're right though. They're going to focus mainly on him destroying Daredevil instead.
Because at the end of the Born Again comic, if you haven't read it, you guys have to read it. Holy crap!
It's good.
It's good. But at the end of it, they have it to where he's no longer a lawyer, But that's why I said they're going to go after Daredevil, because I think the show, they still want him to be more like a lawyer still. So in a way, he's going to find a way to just destroy the ego of pretty much Daredevil for the people to trust him ever again.
Yeah, we've already theorized in our previous trailer reactions about what's going to happen, what could happen, and things like that.
And since they change up certain characters from here and there, we already know in the Born Again comic, there's certain other Marvel characters they're definitely not going to bring in. But we're going to see how they're going to twist that into the story somehow, in some way. Maybe surprises with another surprise character. Who knows? But so far, everyone's stating from the first six episodes they've gotten that this has to be, so far, that is the best season.
Yeah, back when the media got hold of the first 6 episodes.
They said it's the best we've ever seen since season 1.
And then the last person they're introducing this season is, of course, Bullseye.
Yeah, they're finally introducing Bullseye. He never appeared in the comics, but we see, of course, from the trailers, how they're going to be using him, which is going to be very interesting.
And also, it's again another nod to Born Again comic.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, from what we've read from like I said, Born Again, we can see where they're going to do the tonal shifts, the certain character shifts, or how they're going to twist the story around to make it work. But they did, like I said, it's been getting phenomenal reviews. They said they consulted with the first season of the showrunner, and I see why, because it's like we need Daredevil to bounce back up, because it's like what you stated in our last reaction for second season of Daredevil, which was the second season seemed to be too focused on Punisher in the second season. Hopefully this one, I think what they're stating, from what I've been hearing, is that everyone's saying that this is a throwback to season 1. The only downside with season 1, it was like a little bit slow paced, a little bit for telling the story. But overall, they said the story when it comes together is fantastic. But let's just dive right into this. We've been waiting for this for who knows how long. I lost count at this point. But here we go for Daredevil season 3. Yes, season 3, episode 1, Resurrection. So here we go.
No.
No. Oh, yeah.
So he got blasted away and landed in some street river
in a sewer in a way.
Yeah.
And spit him out.
If anybody gets it right, bad. It's
so okay. So we were wrong. So it wasn't Elektra that really.
No, it was just.
He got really fucking luck.
Just fucking luck.
He got really lucky on that shit.
Like, if anything like the comic, everything's broken right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's broken in his torso right now. God damn, that's a way to start. Holy shit, is that a way to start?
God damn.
Dude. You got launched from that fucking building and survived, man. He's a vigilante. So they know he's... Oh, obviously from the outfit. Jack Murdoch's son. Is that the priest?
That's the priest that he's been talking with.
Who knows he's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Same as you. I grew up here.
Dad, what happened to
Life.
Damn, that's the most grim way to put it.
you? You're well enough to be
What happened?
You're well enough to be in class.
Sorry, sister.
What happened to you? Life. God, that hit the feels.
Yeah, that's like...
So he's in that kind of like state right now.
Yeah, that mood state, yeah.
I still admit, except for the neon lights, it's still a nice place.
It is.
Like, it works for him because, like,
yeah,
he's blind. Look at the stacks of mail, man. So, I'm assuming a few weeks, or at least a month or so.
Because the guy said about...
No, that was the original Death of Elektra. That was the original Death of Elektra. A couple months ago.
That I need you to see.
Yeah, when he revealed.
We never saw what happened after.
Because after that, that's when we get into the Defenders, that's it.
I'm Daredevil.
But now we also know why he doesn't have his costume right now.
Oh yeah, because it was
torn
on
to
him.
shreds.
It was yeah.
How's the walk?
I just needed some space.
No, of course. I get it. He's coming. Job and not curse. You know what I realized?
I think it was a test by God.
Job was a pussy.
Joe was a pussy. Joe was.
See, that was me, sister. I suffered willingly. I gave my sweat and blood and skin without complaint because I too believed I was God's soldier.
I think the point of the story was that God wanted to test how faithful he was.
He was gonna still
Job
even after all that happened.
After all God did, he wanted to see it. He wanted to test his faith, and he still prayed to him.
No matter what, even after all that.
Yeah.
Which, that's a moral.
Which, in a way, is moral of his story. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't lose hope.
You never. Don't lose faith, even when things are so dire. Did you put on chef's table by accident? See, that's how you're supposed to have the.
Yeah, look at it.
How
it actually.
He sees it. How it actually is.
How it actually is.
This is a prison fight going on.
Quiet!
Oh shit!
God damn!
Oh! Fuck me!
I know that feeling when you stub your toe at night. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh, it hit your shin.
That too. When
Oh,
you've already hit up here. Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his senses back.
Because technically he's more or less deaf and it's right here now.
Falling.
No, it's not the bat signal. Or the devil flare, or whatever.
Or the devil signaling the horns.
Dude, that would be legit. Just the devil horn. Just one long. Motherfucker.
No,
Oh, yeah, I've seen
our
this.
wife has done that before, and I think, oh shit.
Well,
that cleared up your sinuses. That's probably what was all in the sinuses. Pretty much all that blood still building up.
I don't get what's the point of that and the ear candle thing.
Ear candle thing, I don't think it actually. There's a lot of people who said it doesn't. Wait. It's like she said, everything was kind of swollen. I think that was congested. His congestion was the cause of it.
He's starting to hear everything again.
Yeah, he's starting to see. In a way, he's starting to see everything again.
Yeah. Oh,
almost. Still healing.
My back. My back.
My back.
My back.
My back.
Okay.
Yeah, straight from the comics. When he's healing, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Especially after the.
God's name.
Feel that?
Feel what?
3 subway lines run beneath us. At any given time, there are 6 different trains vibrating the ground.
There we go. He's back.
Listen now.
Brought food.
I did that work you some.
Beef ravioli for Mona's. Nice.
Now you're just showing off.
Now he's showing off.
Nice.
He wants to be able to do it without it first, without the helmet.
You want me to hit a blind guy?
He's gotta get used to it without it. Okay, he's like, okay.
There you go. Oh, damn!
So
There we go. His right ear.
His right ear. Yeah. I think his right ear is what still was throwing him off.
He's off balance because his right ear's still on the fritz.
I think he maybe just knocked it back in place, possibly. But we don't know. Hang on. Because that's what he's hearing.
That's why I said he's off. And he was right. It's his right ear.
Yeah.
Can't hear again.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man. Nice. Except without the Daredevil costume, yeah. He doesn't need it. But you know what I mean, though.
Look at that.
I think it feels like his ear again.
No, he's still rusty.
No, because you saw him grabbing his ear. That's what I'm saying. Just before he wrapped it.
Yeah, plus he's still a bit rusty.
That's why he's trying to do this. He's trying to get back into the swing.
Break off the rust. I had Billy follow me. You punks are nothing.
God forgive me. He's like, God forgive me. He gave him the weapon.
Let's get out of here.
He's kind of asking for it now. Literally.
Asking for it. You better go.
It's probably gone by something, right? Yeah, camera's rolling down.
You got Batman.
मैंने लाल वीजा, नीला वीजा, चांदी मास्टर कार्ड सब कोशिश की यहाँ तक नहीं
Maybe try my. Why would you try your library card?
Seriously, that dunce?
Continue about that.
I am curious.
Floor for a minute. If you haven't heard by now, despite shouting it from the rooftops, my courageous sister-in-law is now 100% cancer-free.
That's good.
That's nice.
We know it hasn't been easy.
Wait for it to turn.
I know.
With all the obstacles you faced.
And also what he does for a living, that's another question.
Yeah, we don't know. He just got a gun.
Yeah.
Or he just grabbed his gun.
So, a funny thing, he does have ties to Kingpin.
I have a feeling too, but
Oh.
wait.
I think that's the FBI.
Yeah.
That's the FBI, so he's an inside man for Kingpin, if you think about it.
Your number's up.
Nice. Nice timing.
It's a shit errand. I get it.
We talk to this guy every month, and every month he gives us nothing.
It's a nice drive, though.
This is leading to something. Oh, this is the guy. Kingpin's gonna confess to agree to a deal.
Yeah. Okay, so so it's not the cards weren't in connection to Fisk. It's just that him.
Well, we still don't
Pain.
know. We don't.
Well, think about it. Still pain.
Let's see what happens.
I'm paying because of them. But what I will not accept is that the woman that I love should have to pay for them too. I would do anything to protect her. Anything.
I'm sorry.
It's
What
like,
is it you're saying?
it's like.
I want to make a deal.
I think he figures if he can get out, he has a better chance of getting her back.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
So go on first. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I thought it was a good season premiere.
It was a good season premiere. It's not the best one, but it was a good way. It was a good opening. Let's put it that way. It was kind of shocking to see that it wasn't Elektra that dropped him off the church, but it was more of, hey, guess what? You got lucky.
You're
Like a son of a bitch, you got lucky. Pretty much. And now it's all about him just trying to come to... now it's a matter of him not accepting that, oh, you know, God was just testing me or something like that. No, he's just thinking that God's against me. Pretty much. He's at the point where he's like, God's against me. I shouldn't even be here anymore. You know, my friend. You know, it's like I shouldn't even have my friends. It's like he wants to push everybody away.
Yeah.
You know, at this point.
And he wants to be punished for it, as we saw when he was taking on those two goons.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to be punished for it, and that's like he was like after he handed it to them, he's like, do it. And that's when he was sitting there going, God, you know, it's like I think he said, God forgive me, and you know, waiting for it to be, you know, it's like he was wanting to be punished for what he's been doing. But again, like they said the story of Job, pretty much, where it's just like, God, this is this way of God testing your faith. You know, but overall though, like I said, this episode was good. It was a bit kind of slow paced, and not to the point where it's like it didn't bore me. It had me interested still, where it was just like, okay, we're getting.
I think the whole FBI agent thing was strewn out a bit.
Yeah,
like it could have gotten to the point
much quicker.
Like we saw him grab a gun. Oh, you're in debt. Talking about he's afraid to get pulled. Talking about. It's like, I know it was meant to establish when he asked for the raise, but like, I feel like there could have been a bit less of that.
Maybe, unless.
But like I said, other than that, I enjoyed it.
But unless there's more to the character that they did. This is the way. This is kind of like starting this character where he's gonna probably start.
Because essentially, the first episode is not only Matt Murdock trying to come back from the dead, but Wilson Fisk coming back from the dead in a way.
Yeah, they're both trying to come back from the dead.
Now he's gotten to a point for Fisk that he needs to come back, but the only way he can come back and save his wife, or get his wife back
into the U.S. and back in New York,
is if he's outside of prison.
Yeah, and at this point he feels like he's willing to do whatever it takes to get her out.
Yeah.
Just to get her back. I mean, just to get her back fully. He's realizing it, and of course, this is this guy's lucky day, pretty much, where it's like, wait a minute, what are you saying? You know, it's just like
you can probably begin that promotion. I just don't get. It's interesting how it works in the FBI. You don't get promoted if you have a bad credit score.
Yeah. Well, it depends on why you do that. There's other little minor things.
I'm just surprised by that in general.
Yeah.
Oh, easily the best character in this episode was Matt's mom.
Oh yeah, Maggie. Well, at this point right now, it's it's Maggie.
It's Maggie, but I love it. She didn't take any of his crap at all.
That's when you could tell the relation there, where it's like she's not taking any crap from him.
Yeah, and she did remind him like his father never gave up or backed out from a fight.
It's like your father he never gave up. It's like your father pretty much got back. You know, it's like what's the one thing your father always did? You know, and that's he always got back up.
Yeah.
And now it's like Matt is right now. It's just again he's just trying to. He hasn't come to realization that it's like, you know, he's like he's at this point where he's like I don't belong. That's what he's doing. That's what he feels like. It's like his senses are all over the place. They're back to normal, but not 100 back to normal, pretty much. He's still he's still way off, and he just feels like he's like, it's like I don't belong here. That's why he's trying to. He went back in, and that's why he's trying to get killed, pretty much. He was like, do it, just do it. But overall, like I said, it was a nice, good, it wasn't like a big type of opener. It was more of like a refresher episode. That's what this was, pretty much. A refresher opening season, realizing, okay, we're back into Daredevil. This is what we're dealing with. It's like it was a nice, good, calm opening, and I like that. It's pretty cool how Karen she's pretty much taking over. She's moving into Matt's place, but like I said, she just needed help because they're evicting Matt, even though he's missing. It's like they're evicting him, so that's why she needed Foggy's help to try to convince the landlord that, hey, I'll be moving in, I'll be taking over, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting with that part. I really like how they showed us the events after he told her pretty much about being Daredevil. I really like that. It's like a nice.
Yeah, that was. I don't remember that scene at all. So it was.
That's why I said no, because remember that was the last thing that he said, and that's when the season ended. Pretty much was that him telling her. So this was more of like, okay, what happened after he told her? Because all we got was Into the Defenders. She already knows who he is. So it's just like here it was like a little bit more of like, okay, him talking to her how it works and things like that. But overall though, I really liked it. Like you said, it's just that again, it's just like Matt doesn't realize, dude, you got lucky. You survived this, and you're still not accepting it. You know, at this point, he's still not accepting. He survived all this, and it's like he's not completely accepting why he survived this.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah, it was, like I said, it was a good season premiere overall. Really can't wait to see where it goes from here. We see that Matt's still trying to fight to come back in his own way.
Yeah. Not
necessarily for the reasons we want, but it's for his own personal reasons. We see Kingpin is going to eventually get out and cause not only chaos to Matt and friends, but try to get his wife back anyway.
As of right now, it looks like he's for now. This episode, it was mainly Fisk is trying to realize I need to get out. Now it's gonna, you know, as we get to the episode, now we're gonna start to see how he gets the information or anything like that about Matt, pretty much who he really is, things like that, or even when he finds out he is still alive somehow. So
yeah,
or even
what do you think? How many episodes before he finally reveals to Foggy and Karen that he's alive?
I don't know. I see maybe 2 more episodes.
You say 2 more? I see about 2 more episodes as well.
About 2 more episodes, because as of right now, he's still trying to come to terms that, you know, it's like I'm alive, but it's like he still hasn't come to terms that.
I mean,
like,
hell, we still haven't been introduced to Bullseye, but now we kind of see the Fisk connects with the FBI, so that could go somewhere.
Yeah, that can go somewhere. So
yeah.
Oh wow! Like I said, it was a good opener. It was a solid opener, pretty much. Not like a big pow right there, like wow. You know, it was. Again, it was. I liked it. It was calm. It was settling. It was more of like, okay, we're getting back into the life of Daredevil, into Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
You know, so. But I enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch the rest of the season.
And as a reference to this season, like we've done with the other Marvel Netflix universe shows, I this time will be taking the reins on our review on our Stardust app at Super React Bros.
I'll have the link down below.
And I'll be doing individual reviews for all. How many episodes is this?
I think it's still the. I think this was.
Could you
still
check, Chris? You just have to swipe down. No,
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I have it.
Well, however many episodes, I'll be doing the reviews for all the episodes, pretty much. Just check out, check out our Stardust app. We'll also be posting the videos as well as links to the Stardust
13 episodes.
app. 13 episodes.
They're only, they're continuing it.
As well as links. Yeah. Okay. So on Twitter, I'll be establishing a link to our Stardust app as well as posting the video on there on Twitter, just in case you are having difficulties with the Stardust app, whether online or through mobile. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Now, before I move into anything else, it's time for us for the big elephant in the room, pretty much, that if you haven't read the internet pretty much at this point, you already know about the whole Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Okay.
Remember, I said we were going to bring this up.
Okay, go ahead.
With the whole cancellation, pretty much, because we've been talking about it for a while now. I want to continue talking about it for a little bit.
I'll say my 2 cents and you can go on. As far as I'm concerned, it sucks. And I have that tiny slimmer of hope that they may just be doing this to bring the shows over to Disney's streaming service. At
this point, I don't think they're bringing to the Disney streaming service, only because, like you had told me, look at all the Marvel characters so far they're deciding to bring to the streaming service. So I just have a funny feeling that I guess their plans of doing because what everybody's hoping for is that what my theory is that they don't cancel. If they do not cancel any other Marvel Netflix series and they get renewed, that means they're setting up the Heroes for Hire, but for Netflix. Because I think unless Netflix has a good deal with them, that think about it, it's like it's a big viewership. People have been asking for it.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen, considering that A, Daredevil Season 2 is already just finished wrapping production. B, Jessica Jones is getting a 3rd season.
Yeah.
The only difference right now is the showrunners leaving like midway through production of Season 3. And I doubt they're going to end Daredevils anytime soon.
Well, I know that. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. If for any other more, that's why he says series. That's what I'm saying. Because 2nd season of Luke Cage was alright, but it wasn't as great as people were wanting. And Season 2 of Iron Fist was a slight improvement. But I'm guessing they're looking at pretty much more of the criticism that I guess they wanted it to last a little bit longer before they decided to cancel and then do the Heroes for Hire. So I think they're pushing it quicker than expected. So unless pretty much they are doing that, I don't know how. Again, like how I stated, I don't know how they're gonna mold his storyline for Luke Cage and Iron Fist's story, into one at some point. Maybe they'll do it in a possible Defender season 2. We don't know. There's still hopes for the Defender season 2. A lot of people have been asking for. So, because they, like I said, Finn Jones and a couple of other people left, some like goodbye messages, but cryptic goodbye messages, where it's like this is not the end. So there's still possibility that this is what they're planning for, and maybe they'll make an announcement by the end of this year, or even at that next Comic-Con. Who knows when? But we just want to talk about it real quick because that's been like a big thing right now. 2 big major news about what's going on here. Like I said, that kind of shocked everybody. A lot of people were all pissed off, but like I said, Iron Fist had everybody blowing up on comments and everything like that on whatever news article site, and then as well as Luke Cage. The moment Luke Cage hit, that's when people started theorizing the whole Heroes for Hire thing. But again, that's only if, for me personally, it's only if they don't cancel any other Marvel Netflix show. Because Daredevil is doing great. Punisher pretty much hasn't premiered its second season yet, but the first season was phenomenal. So hopefully they do another phenomenal second season for that. So we'll see. Like I said, I just wanted to bring it up. He doesn't like it pretty much. But
I know it's not that I don't like it. I figured you would brought it up a bit earlier.
Well, that's what I was hoping for you to the slide over into it pretty much. That's why I was like,
well, because you said you were gonna bring it up. That's why I didn't say anything. Did you say you were gonna automatically bring it up?
Anyways, pretty much. Again, let us know what you guys thought of the first episode of this new season. Did you enjoy it? Especially if you read the Born Again comics. What are you guys' thoughts on this first episode? How they're taking it? Did you think it was a great opener, or do you think it was like a nice, good settling in type of opener? We'd love to hear guys' thoughts, favorite scenes, favorite moments in this episode for the season premiere. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to the season premiere. And again, as always, you should know this by now. If you don't, if you're new to the channel and you're watching this for the first time, we usually only do for the Marvel Netflix shows, at least for these ones, we only do the first episode and watch the rest on our own, and then we do the finale episode the following week. But this will let you guys know. But again, put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, we thank you, pretty much, especially since we just made the 3 years, for watching.
So until, of course, on the next episode of SRBTV, we will, of course, be tackling the Season 3 finale of Daredevil.
And we apologize also, one other quick thing, because he did a reaction for SmackDown Live 1000, or SmackDown 1000. If that's not up by now, it's coming up, just because of the freaking YouTube algorithms that's throwing us off. I'm trying to get his reaction up, so yeah, you guys can at least see it pretty much, because he did record this reaction for it. So if it's not up, it'll be coming up soon, hopefully, crossing our fingers, so you can watch it. Maybe different a little bit than usual, depends on how I kind of work things. Believe me, it's been day and night working on this for him, trying to get this up and going. But again, like I said, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Daredevil-filled episode of SRB.
See ya
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.